Bombastic hello to all viewers! Welcome to vlog number 1, the number 1 vlog. I am Ira.
I'm Joanne.
I'm Vince.
I'm Irish.
I'm Elgher.
And you are in for a sweet treat because for this video, we're going to explore what a concept paper is. Yes, you heard it right. But before we begin, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more upcoming videos. So, let's get right into it.
Hello! To start off, a concept paper summarizes the project, its significance, and how it will be implemented. It serves as the prelude or introduction to a full paper and aims to inform the readers about the idea or concept objectively. Simply put, it is an embodiment of your ideas on a topic. It is also important to note that a concept paper is a concise overview of the key elements in a funding request that is used to solicit feedback and or buy from potential funders, partners, and other stakeholders. Now that we know the basic definition of a concept paper, it's time to learn about its use in different disciplines. You're next, Vince!
What's up? Just as John said, a concept paper is used in different disciplines or fields such as art, business, culture, law, philosophy, politics, science, and even religion. These concept papers are different from one another by their parts. These parts vary according to the nature and purpose of the concept paper being used in a specific discipline. There are two purposes for a concept paper. It serves as a prelude to full-blown research or as a concept paper for a project proposal. The religion, science, law, politics, and philosophy disciplines are most likely going to use a prelude to full-blown research for the reason these disciplines tend to lean towards investigating something, while the business, art, sports, and tech-folk disciplines are most likely going to use a concept paper for a project proposal to convince funders to fund or to support an idea. Up next are the parts of a concept paper. Here you go, Irish!
Wow, thank you, Vince. It's vital to keep in mind that the components of a concept paper may change depending on the agency's requirements or the type of concept paper utilized in a particular discipline. When a concept paper is used as a prelude to full-blown research, the following parts may be present. First, it should have a title page. It contains the research title, name, school, and date of submission. Second, it should have a background of the study. This part states the field you are researching. It also contains the problems to be addressed by the research, as well as statistics and previous studies to prove your claim, reasons for conducting the research, and theoretical and practical implications. Third is the preliminary literature review. This part consists of a theoretical framework, at least 5 major related literature reviews, and a brief synthesis of the reviewed literature and studies. Fourth is the statement of the problem or objectives. It contains the general problem in one sentence and your specific research questions of objectives. Fifth is the methodology. This part includes the context and participants of the study, instruments to be used, data collection procedures, and data analysis scheme to be used. Sixth is the timeline. It includes the duration of the research using the Gantt chart, which looks like this. Last but not the least, it should have a reference. This part contains a list of books, journals, and other resources cited in your paper. I'm now going to let Ira take over the second part of this topic. She'll explain the different parts that can be found in a concept paper for a project proposal. The screen is yours, Ira!
Thank you, Irish. When writing a concept paper for a project proposal, you must adhere to the funder's specifications, or if none are provided, the following elements must be included. First is the introduction. This part is where you introduce your idea and identify the program or opportunity you think is a good fit, as well as the problem, the question, or need that needs to be addressed. Second is the purpose or need. It briefly provides supporting documentation for the importance of addressing the problem, question, or need. You can also use statistical data and cite credible sources if you have it. Next is the project description. This part concisely describes what you plan to do, the approach, who benefits, and potential impacts. Objectives or research questions. In here, you should outline your goals or objectives and research questions. Goals are simply a clear vision statement specifying the accomplishments to be achieved if the vision is to become real, while the target objectives are clearer statements of the specific activities required to achieve the goal. Methods and timeline. This part briefly describes how the project is carried out. You should provide sufficient detail to allow the readers to assess the project's feasibility and likely impact without overwhelming the readers. The methods and timeline should be explicitly related to the goals and objectives. Expected outcomes or benefits and often evaluation. Then we have budget or need and requested support. And lastly, contact information such as email address. And those are the different parts of a concept paper. Finally, Elgher will discuss the similarities and differences of concept papers used in different disciplines. Here you go, Elgher.
Hello there. We are almost done. It is important to note that a concept paper for a full-blown research is a document prepared around a research problem before the research is conducted. It contains important information regarding the study, such as research question, objectives, and methodology. Its main purpose is to present the way in which the research should be conducted and justify why there is a need to conduct the research. On the other hand, a concept paper for a project proposal is a document that puts the project's requirements and activities into writing. It clarifies and explains the project's objectives in connection to its needs. Its main purpose is to convince the funders to provide the funds or support needed to realize the project. Even though they have different purposes, both concept papers have a similar function to help the parties involved identify whether the study or the project is relevant, feasible, and worthwhile. They have a few differences with their parts, which are exclusive to one. The concept paper for a full-blown research has a title page, background of the study, preliminary literature review, and references. On the other hand, the concept paper for a project proposal has expected outcomes or benefits, budgets or needs and requested support, and contact information. But despite the differences, they also have common parts: the introduction, rationale, objectives, methods, and timeline. To top it all off, here is Joanne with a brief summary of what we have discussed in this video. Take it away, Joanne!
A concept paper is a concise overview of the topic of the research or project. It summarizes the project itself, its significance, and how it can be implemented. These concept papers from different disciplines vary from one another by their parts. These parts vary according to the purpose or nature of the concept paper used in a specific discipline. The concept paper may serve as a prelude or introduction to a full-blown research or project proposal. A concept paper for a prelude to a full-blown research presents the methods and justifies the need to conduct the research, while a concept paper for a project proposal convinces funders to provide the needed funds or support to realize a project. Both concept papers help to identify whether a research or project is relevant, feasible, and worthwhile. A concept paper for a research and for a project may vary in their structure and presentation. However, parts such as the introduction, the rationale, the objectives, and methods will always be present.
And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. We hope you learned something today. Once again, I'm Ira.
I'm Joanne.
And I am Vince.
I'm Irish.
And I am Elgher.
And this is vlog number 1, the number 1 vlog.